That would be
Let's
awesome.
let's go live right now in three, two, one. Well, guys, happy holidays. We now have the holiday tour. Before we get into the tour, just want to give a huge shout out to Jeeves and Big Smith, who got the first two positions in our fantasy football league, which is now entering the playoffs. So, huge shout out. Good luck to Edito, Tabor, C. Fowler, and C. Fortes as you guys are rounding out the playoffs. Have to give a brief little shout out there to those who have had this grueling 16 team season. I know no one cares about that except for the 16 teams that are in the league, but I have to give a huge shout out to those. I did not make the playoffs. It's a rare feat, but it happens. So there we go. Just give a quick shout out there. And then as the game is entering, we have three friends here, three stud members. What's going on, Hula Hoop, Luca, and Brian Boris? How are you guys doing this morning?
We're doing
Great.
good.
Or good evening for you,
Great.
Luca. Yeah, I know this is a pretty exciting tour. We just got done with the filler tour, the Peach versus Concert tour. What teams were
I
you guys
agree.
on, and how'd you
Team
feel
Peach.
this? How did you enjoy the tour?
No.
Yeah, it was a good tour. Each garden was a good track. I thought rank was pretty good, and
Week 2 was
yeah,
week 2 was brutal.
tour, yeah.
Week 2 was brutal. I know the Amsterdam Drift RT track I was using, Builder Toad. I was not as
I
fun
was
going for that
using-
double coin.
I was going with the giant banana.
There you go. There you go. Hey, actually, that was a great plus skill to have on there. I hadn't invested in, and I was saving for me. So when I saw the Santa Me had lucky seven, I said I'm not gonna cave and invest and start investing in non me. So, but that's a great investment, and he's been having a great summer for sure. I see the hamburger 111 in our chat. I see even Taco. I'm in an odd loop of winning and then losing hard. Yeah, the ranked waves seem to be hitting pretty hard. I see G Siegel. What's up, G Siegel? I got Beer. What's up, Beer? Happy holidays to you. You guys have any big plans for the holidays? You guys going anywhere, traveling, or just spending time with family?
No.
Just leaving some cookies out for Santa. I like it. I see Dennis Galstian, and Iwataka loves the Santa Me, so that's probably one of the things I'm looking forward to reacting to here with you guys over the next 2 hours. Maybe we'll even get some battle mode here in the second hour. We got the holiday tour. It looks like Merry Mountain's here. A lot of other festive items. We talked a little bit about a winter curse, a holiday curse items for
I'm
the
I'm so excited for holidays each year.
holidays each
I
year.
want her.
She was fun. Let's check out the ranking. Team Peach won! We did it!
Yes.
Yes. We did it, guys. 51-49. It really came down to that bonus time on Tuesday. Congratulations, everyone who's on Team Peach. Based on the Coinbox drivers, it was redemption for Team Peach. I know she lost, I think, the first time around, but once they had all the Miis on Team Bowser, it was a no-brainer for at least from my perspective. All right, let me see if I get the sound here in case you guys can hear it. Cool. There's some prizes there. Team Rally. I think you guys can hear it now. Maybe I'll hold it a little closer to the screen. So a little bit of winning. 15 rubies, not too bad. 3,000 coins. I could use the coins. I'm just happy Team Peach won, especially after getting beat by Team Bowser last time. Who else was on Team Peach? Who else is celebrating this morning?
Me.
Well, Luca, Brian, you guys aren't celebrating, huh?
Yeah,
No comment.
yeah, rubies. I went out and had a big breakfast this morning.
I spent those rupees on the new Ariel.
The new Larry. We'll get into predictions and see what skill he has. I'm excited for that. What's up, Priska? How are you doing? I see also Paul. What's going on, Paul? Good morning. Cool. Let's check out ranked. I did as little as possible with that Amsterdam Drift RT. Spent more time just spent getting the EXP grinded than I did actually grinding for ranked. But it is what it is. now Ivataka says now that they've won, I think now that Peach has won, it demands a third rematch because now you have both sides winning. I'm sure that's coming up. Well, who knows? Maybe in a couple tours from now. If it was Bowser, it would have been just done. So I think now that it's gone both ways, we'll have to.
I want to see Bowser versus DK.
Yeah, oh, that would be a good one. I'd love that because you got two technically. Is DK a baddie? Hypothetically,
yes.
So you'd have two baddies, and you could kind of pick. Yeah, no, I think that's a great idea.
I'd like to have King Mario versus some meme that we all don't have. That way we can just get the two characters. And I don't have King Mario.
Oh well, yeah, that's been okay.
He is a featured driver, right? He is in rank this week.
We'll get to that. That's exciting. Glad for him. It's been a rough couple months, but we'll get into all the ranked as well. Maybe get a couple runs here on the new tracks. Snow Skimmer. They want Snow Skimmer. So I actually got this in a today's challenge pipe earlier this week. To take it to level 5, I was glad I got it to an even number. Who knows? Maybe that comes in handy with this all these winter tracks. I don't know. I don't know if any of you guys have invested in it.
I got Party Time Whack too.
Well, he's got some winter tracks, kind of. So maybe that's not too bad for you. I mean, it's better than getting something like Swimsuit Daisy or something where she's probably not going to be useful for what it's worth.
I don't even have her.
Well, there you go. Yeah, so I took off. If you notice here, for my ranked, spent very little time on Amsterdam Drift. I could have easily gotten, I guess, maybe something like 32,000. I getting a double coin and maybe a banana or something was not going to be up my alley. Was not interested in doing that. All right, so let's see the friend list here. Kanye East on top. Zephiel, Hero, Gigi's Hero. So I know Hero is going for top 10. I suspect that might be maybe Jeeves. I don't know. But Hero was going for top 10. We had him on Kart Talk. He explained his unique story. He did not use the glitch, but grinded out, I think, 96% on a spreadsheet. And you know, we'll see what happens. We'll hopefully he got top 10. I see Carlos at 159, Auto Drift at 149, Montana at 149, Ronnie Cash 148, Helock 148, Matt Ulrich 146. That's really high for him. Frenzy Grind 145, Nikki 145, high one for Nikki as well. Shadow Legend 140, Baba Blob 139, Seed Nilla 139, Antilev 136, Sammy D 135. That's pretty high for Sammy. Raker 135, Edita 135, Raz 135. Got I think this is this Big Brolo? I'm trying to remember who this is, but they got the Larry with a 7 in there, 128, Crazy 126, the G Siegel 125, Spy 2K 124, Frenzy Fans 123, Shy Guy Kart 122, Luca, you got 122 as well. And these looks like these runs stand out. It looks like you got the Mumu Off-Roader at 715. I already talked to you this morning. You already doubled down on that bad boy.
Yeah, I took that up. I just thought I could see that being the new number 1 cart with the hitbox and being a commemorative, as that's the new pack item, quote unquote, meaning it would be the best item in the game in terms of all these categories. So I think commemorative items are going to be the top items. It's an off-roader. It's already doing really well. It's in rank constantly. Great buffs, and I thought, yeah, just go all in on it. But yeah, the runs were decent. Just got the estimate and kind of left. But yeah.
So you mentioned commemorative items, and we brought this up in Kart Talk a couple weeks ago. I don't know if the jury's out on it being the best. I do think the off-roader, just with its hitbox, I think you had me up until that point. I don't know if commemorative items are going to be better than ranked items. Do you think they are?
I look pretty much every single item in terms of buffs and different quality buffs. I believe it just from eyeballing it. If you check every single commemorative item, they are standing out above everything else. So I think that's the way to go. And then it would probably go ranked rewards afterwards. But yeah, these commemoratives, they're doing really good, man. So don't be afraid to go all in on them.
All right, we'll have to see how that data turns out. But I think you could be onto something. I know that there's plenty of things like pink sneaker and that may never get into the top 10. But I don't know if it's like a perfect blanket statement. But I think better than not, I think that commemorative items are worth it this time around. They used to be terrible, man. I see Adam 82 at 29, number 29. Got Brian Voice, man. What looks like you got the shielded speedster there, 4,595. Gotta like that. Any of these runs you're really proud of?
Well, I seem to really be grinding out that Bowser's Castle. I mean, with that extra item box, it was like 9 item boxes all together. And I think up to the last day, using Santa Bowser, I still didn't even get the run I wanted. My high action count was like 230, but that wasn't even first place.
Oh.
So I just had a lot of fun on those Bowser castles.
Nice, man. Yeah, it was a fun track. I didn't spend a lot of time on ranked this week. I was going for ACR, and I was a little scared by the glitch situation. So I spent probably about 25 hours on All Cup ranking, got somewhere in the 86%, and finished at 2.3 million. So felt pretty confident in my top 100. It was fun. It was. I actually liked the track/tour. There was a lot of free tracks. I know everyone was a little up in arms about the Riverside Park and DK Mountain back again, but they were fun tracks to grind, and there were some other good ones. Airship Fortress was fun, and Royal Raceway was fun. I actually, for All Cup rankings perspective, was one of the more fun tours to do. I see Chat about Rita. What's going on? Shohei, good morning. How are you doing? Good. Let's get to see Nugsy 116. This be Chris 116. Frenzy Fangirl 114. Groovy 114. Larry 98 109. Already excited to have Larry 98 on the upcoming Kart Talk to hear about his experience and thoughts on the brand new Larry out, which we'll get to here in a second. B-Rad Geo, Draco 655, MKV Viking, Millie, Louis Briella, Snuffles, Tyler, Wooloop. Curious what your thoughts are on your ranks. What run were you most proud of?
That was a really tough rank I had. The opponent to I think the spread between first to fifth was only like 5K at most.
Wow.
And it was 90K first, second, third. It was just like stressful.
Did you pull it out?
But I pulled it out, but for second place, I settled for it. I tried to go for the Bowser's Castle, but it's just annoying with the whole team rally.
Yeah, I get you there. I know Sammy talks about second being the new first.
But I attempted a top 1,000 run this tour, and I just fell short because of that whole glitch.
The glitch, man, it definitely swings people's scores. Well, good job on the attempt, though. Hopefully you get it next time you go for it. Now that the glitch is fixed. GG's there, Wooloop. See Zooms, SM Bros, Rose Moon, N2CJN, Big Smith, and Wallen Zhao. I know have a couple some members on here who are no longer super studs or stud members. So I might have 2 more availability on my friend list. If you are a stud member or interested in looking into that, definitely check that out. Cool, let's get into this. I think the first thing we're going to check out is Larry's skill. We did get a nice little tier 90 rubies. We'll take it. Happy to see that. I think we're a couple away, 10 more weeks away from potentially a tier 100, which Luca is predicting having a brand new, maybe me driver or some kind of reward, right, Luca? Still feel about that?
I think they've done the tier 4 challenges just so they can limit the time taken between, this is when the me suit's dropping in game, but you can't get it until you're this tier, like the gold me suit. So I can see them dropping it a tier of 100 or probably 110 later on or something like that. So you can get the me suit if you're already at that top tier and get its full value like it's a brand new driver.
Yeah,
I would love 110 or 120, because that would mean we all have more time to catch up to get as many of them as we can.
Yeah,
for those of us who haven't yet.
Yeah. No, I think it's a good call out. Is potentially having a brand new Me driver or some new reward at tier 100 that you won't release until it's available. That way, the gold Me suit, as an example, unfortunately had 6 weeks or whatever, 10 weeks, where it just basically was collecting all these ranked access, but we didn't have access to it, so it made things tough. What's up, Holy Viking? How you doing,
pretty
man?
obvious too with tier 99 instead of tier 100. They purposely left it at 99. It seems really, yeah.
Well, if you remember back in the day, we used to have a player level 199 and 99, and things would end on 9. Now we have player level 200, 300, 400, and we've had tiers set at an even number as well. So I do think that is certainly within the realm of possibility. I think that's not something you should bank on, but I think that's a really that'd be a really smart way for Nintendo, for their sake, to do it that way. I think that'd be really smart. First, what's going on, Australia? First time in 5 months. I have no drivers for Snowland. Welp. Let's get into our bad boy Larry. See what skill he has before we do anything else. And so let's pull over to the tour predictions. So in our server, Monday, I think we released this the ability to vote for the skill you think that Wintertime Larry has. So Draco predicted Dash Ring along with Raker, 85 Spy 2K, and Firestorm. We had 6 people vote for Boomerang, which, by the way, Draco, I think, voted for all of them because he had to create the emoji. So that may not have been his vote. But for Boomerang, we'll talk about Bobcat, General Meow, Kareem, Aussie Kart, Frenzy fans, a lot of ER members voting for the Boomerang Flower. We got 10 voting for, at least 9 voting for the Lucky 7, including Larry98, Big Brolo, Millie, SM Bros, Beer, Montana, Raz, Natenja, and Adam82. We did have Wooloop. You voted for Coinbox. You really hoping for another Coinbox, bro?
I don't want another Coinbox, but the reason I voted for it is because it's the holidays, Christmas wrapping, all that. The gift that keeps on giving.
Okay, hey man, hey, everyone's got their predictions. It's kind of scary, but certainly within the realm of possibility, no doubt. 10 votes for the Ice Flower. We got Shy Guy Carts, Cranebow, Crazy, Luca, Nikki V, N2CJN, Hero of the Skies, Ronnie Cash, Matt Aldridge, myself. Luca, what's your thoughts? What was your prediction here? Why did you vote for the Ice Flower yesterday?
I just thought it would be Ice Flower. We haven't had it in a while. Wintertime, Larry. Makes sense. Maybe Lucky 7, I was thinking, but I thought Ice Flower would fit. And you'll see if we're right or not.
Yeah, and no other votes for other items. Draco just put those in there. Cool. Let's, without further ado, open up and see our first high-end minion. I assume he's high-end. There he is. Here we go. Oh my gosh.
I did a good job of not saying nothing, and I'm glad that we didn't spoil it for you.
Oh my gosh. I was not expecting this at all.
I really had to bite my lip.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for letting me. Oh my gosh. Thank you for letting me surprise.
I still can't believe I got that right.
Congratulations, Wooloop. Dude, you called it, man.
Fiction.
Unbelievable. Wow. This is insane. So a tiny hitbox, Coinbox driver. Oh my gosh. Now he does look pretty cool. I like his little shell. Love his hair. Oh my goodness. Let's check out his...
coverage is pretty good.
Let's check out his tracks, man.
Starting coverage sucks. He's got no exclusives at all.
No exclusives at all?
Yeah, Snowland N and Snowland T. And Snowland T... Snowland N is level 8 and Snowland T... What's on that track again?
Garbage.
Santa Me's on that track.
How much...
But...
How much overlap does he have with Bowser Santa?
None, I think.
Wow. He does.
Yeah, I didn't see much overlap with Bowser Santa.
He's got 3 Snowlands, including the RT and the level 8. He's got Merry Mountain, which is obviously a Nitro, and then he's got 3 cities. So that right off the bat, 4 Nitro tracks, 4 tracks that he is likely not going to see very often at all. Maybe go an entire year without before you see Merry Mountain again. Man, wow. Goodness sakes alive, guys. This is insane. Another Coinbox driver. Right when we thought we were going to get a break. Oh,
Meowser
my.
got a huge buff.
What was that?
Meowser basically got the best buff of the tour.
Best buff of the
Meowser.
tour. So, Monk's
Yeah.
Music says that someone on Carlos's stream said that Larry's medium size. Interesting.
Oh, really?
That's what somebody said on Carlos's. Again,
I played with him, and it didn't feel like he was a small driver, but it definitely wasn't medium either. It's like in between.
so G Siegel says that Larry's small. I personally think that he's small. I mean, hearing hearsay of somebody on another stream doesn't necessarily bring a lot of confidence to me. I think they'd have to just try it and see. And we'll have to hear from the community. What's that?
Is a small hitbox, sure.
I would compare it to Dry Bones Gold or Gold Cooper free running. Like I feel like it would have to be that size. But hey, shout out to Larry98. Shout out to all the Larry fans. You got your coin box. You got your very first alt. You got a coin box. How crazy is that? Insane.
And they didn't put him on the badge. That's a
Yeah.
to me, man.
Yeah,
That's weird.
Be upset.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's strange.
So let's take a look at this. This is
SRT.
to your point here, Luca. We have the holiday speeder. Man, they keep giving us these speeders. I don't know anyone hyped about these speeders. I don't know why they keep alting these.
Well, commemoratives do drop every tour, but I can say that they have a higher chance of being the better item of the tour. They've already proved to be in the prior tours, but not necessarily everyone's going to be really good. They're better than most. That's what I'm trying to say.
Let me see if G Siegel send me in Discord or something that comparison. He says someone showed an image. If you can find it, send it to me through Discord. I'll try to pull it up here. So Mr. Rockstar, great question here. Is Larry worth getting now?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think every coin is worth getting. Not necessarily investing in now, but he's definitely worth getting, especially with a discount now. If you can check the shop.
Yeah, you want to just jump? Let's jump right over to the shop, and looks like we have Mario, Santa, and Larry Wintertime. 105 rubies. What do you guys think about that price point?
Yeah, that is
$35.
That to me, it might be an X factor, especially as a small size coin box driver, specifically because as a person who has like 600 rubies perhaps after this tour, and I have 11 me suits that I don't have, and that's really where I'm like E-Deal, I'm all in. And all in means maybe not getting a coin box driver, but at 105, it's never going to be available possibly for less or that amount. It's going to be 150 the next time it comes out. I think I have to get it.
Yeah,
And that will be 5 tours from now as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, so
It's just so fun. StudFit often talking about, with the Moo off-roader, what's fun to play with, and for one me suit, it's just, I love playing with a coin box. There's that ranked course this week where otherwise it's giant banana. No offense to White Tanuki Mario. It's just not as fun.
hey man, I'm with you there. And I tell you what, though, to have him released with a discount on the same exact tour, I mean, we would have spent full price, I feel like. So it's nice that they start out that way. I don't know, it's a good omen. It sounds like Nintendo's listening to us. So G Single just sent me this. This was the comparison that he was referring to. You can kind of, I think the best frame is to kind of look at the starting mark, which is kind of like a little line like this, and you can't see like the little space in between the wheels and this Moo off-roader with the Bowser. You can see, it's kind of flush with the Mario, and you can definitely see a gap between the wheel and that starting block. Just like a tiny, like this like little space right there between the wheel and that little starting space. Talk about like, I think I can show this right here. Like this right here. You can see like a little gap. You can see that on my screen. That is not there for maybe, yeah, no, you basically see the yellow part of the tire, and then you definitely don't see it for Meowser. So I think he is a small driver, in my opinion. What do you guys think?
Just in my eyes, I think my personal opinion, I think he's a little bit bigger than Drybones Gold. But
none of them are bigger. They're all set size.
Yeah, the way that the data mining has stated is that there are only 3 sizes. There is small, medium, large, and there's like a multiplier. So like based on the normal, it's like it's x1. Large is like, I don't know, x 1.25 or something like that, and then small is 0.85 or something like that. X, meaning that the size is multiplied by the cart size. So there are only 3 options, unfortunately, Hulup. So I think that's it might feel like that, especially if you're using a nice big cart like this Moo off-roader. But based on the data mining and based on what we know behind the scenes, I do think there are only 3 sizes. So I think you guys are right. This is a buy and stash. I'm not a big fan of winter items. We even saw like Santa Bowser. He had a nice little run there. But even for a Coinbox driver, I think back then Coinbox drivers had so many exclusives. If you think 2020? There were so many drivers. Again, I would notice at the end of 2020, but almost every Coinboxer had exclusives for a while. Santa Bowser had a pretty good start, but not. If you think about it compared to some of the other Coinbox drivers that started back then, I don't think you can say it was as strong or stronger. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully, he's not cursed with only winter tracks, but his starting coverage is basically all that. But that's what we have.
So basically gained with DK Pass RT, even though the Larry all is at level 6. I'm not personally taking Larry to level 6.
Yeah, that's a good point. Strix kind of mentioned something similar. I'm scared to get him because he's Wintertime and those drivers never get too many buffs. Banta released in a different meta and also was a large coin box. Very true. If it is small, I won't buy it to Shohei. So I think a lot of people definitely putting a lot of stock in the size of him. I think it's good. I mean, you always want exclusive coverage, but he doesn't start with that. I would probably get him and then wait for him. For me, it's I don't know. For me, I'll probably get it at some point in time if I can get enough rubies. I'm 3 short right now.
3 more, man. Yeah, 3 more.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna buy the me as well too.
So let's get into that. Here we go. The Me Racing suits, Santa Me. By the way, I'm just going to go ahead and get it. In fact, I might even, if I can get enough rubies, get it 3 times here. Because I will want to take that up and take it up pretty quickly. I know you mentioned, Luca, you already invested pretty heavily in this guy.
Siegel and I took it both to 6 double cap. We're using it in ranked. You will suss it out in ranked. The best option for me, especially on one of the tracks. The other one, it beats a coin boxer because of the base points. 1540 now. It'll be 1550 after the reindeer me from ranked. It's just, that's how the Mies are. I have to get on it quickly.
It's got the Snowland T track, which is the brand new track, and the Merry Mountain T and DK Pass R to start. But you got some Merry Mountain, some DK Summit, and then Snowland R So 2 Snowland tracks, but only 6 to start. That's
Not the best starting coverage, but it will get it down the line. The second shelf is very good as well. Second shelf is really, really good.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, because of the Me Cup boost and the other.
Yeah, second shelf is really nice.
Yeah, I'm glad. There's no cities there. For what it's worth. Now you do have that Mary Mountain T and regular, which is a nitro track, but still not too bad. Yeah, we'll see how I think even 100 rubies for these Me suits may be worth it. A high end ticket is worth about 75 rubies, so you're kind of losing a little bit there. But I think that overall for a driver, that's actually a driver is worth a little bit more because you got 2,000. So basically, would be technically half of a coin rush, and so something in the
like
90 rubies.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's a bad, especially if you don't have the tickets. I'll be definitely investing in that for sure. Token shop, a little skimpy there. Daily selects, I can't complain about that. I will take that. And look at this, pretty nice selection there for the tier shop. An extra glider, an extra driver. I can definitely use these drivers.
Ooh.
I got 16, so if I can get this Me suit 3 times, and then buy 2 of these, what we're looking at 18. I might be able to get. Man, it'd be great if I could get it to levels.
Let's not forget about premium challenges, man.
What's that?
Gotta love those.
Yeah.
Don't forget about premium challenges, bro.
Yeah. Look at this guy. Question block balloon. No me head.
Very
there.
fitting of Bill. I didn't even catch that because I saw the token shop before I saw his skill. I was just okay, there it is.
Yeah, no, for sure. David G, what's going on, man? So nice that they have like the coin box there with a coin box driver. I still can't get over that Larry has his own coin box here. It does. I will say it looks like we have this White Waves origami glider. I think for the first time. I know Wooloop. This is one you had your eye on.
This is one that I got. I actually pulled for that on the last time we could pull pipes because I just love the glider.
Yeah.
I'm not invested in it, but I stashed it.
It looks pretty cool. With so much city to start with, it was a tough one. I think stashing was probably the best idea. All right, so we have 2 consecutive tours. The holiday celebration is here. Let's see what we got here. So with holiday challenges, you get the pink gold peach will be available. Interesting. So at least some of us will get coins, maybe, or get her leveled up. It's nice that they give her coin box. It's definitely not a filler tour. I'll go ahead and get that out of the way.
BGP needs buffs. That's what she needs.
Her buffs. Yeah, she does need buffs, but that's not coming. She's a 2020 driver. What's up, Andy S? How you doing? We do have the reindeer me, which is I think Luca you were mentioning is a ranked reward. That's exciting. You also get Pink Yoshi and Pink Turbo Yoshi for the second half of the tour. Please take the opportunity to participate. There will be festive trees. Did you hear that, guys? We have trees everywhere, so extra action counts across the board. We were suspecting that would happen. Holiday Tour is here. Merry Mountain will appear in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Very cool there. Mario Santa, whom Snowland, a ranked eligible course, will have the first half of the tour. Larry Wintertime, who Vancouver Velocity 3R is a favorite course, and the Jingle Bells Kart, for which Merry Mountain T is a favorite course, are on the spotlight. Highlight on the banner are on sale. While on sale, the first exchange of the tour is discounted. Yeah, so there might even, even with a driver, I guess spending 150 rubies is not going to be worth it to get him second and third time in the shop. But you can do it if you don't have tickets. Interesting. The items will change. So if you don't get Larry week 1, those items will change. It looks like. So Larry will not be available week 2. Am I reading that right? I know it's kind of always been an assumption, but Premium Challenge Plus is back. Thank you, Mario Kart Tour Gods. We appreciate that. Introducing the gift for placing high and ranked. We kind of already talked about that. Golden Pipe, etc.
Fire Rosalina Cup.
Fire Rosalina Cup. The Ice Mario Cup is in ranked for the second week of the tour. Cool. Looks like we get the Gold Snow Skimmer as a ranked reward. And a Daisy badge. What in the world is this?
Yeah, I don't like that because I'm scared when I get something I like or someone gets something they like. It's not about me; it's about everyone.
So why not put that on here?
I feel bad for Larry. I feel super bad for Larry right now because
Yeah.
this is a special tour for him, and they shoved Daisy on the badge. Like, what's that about?
I love it.
So down the line, when you get like a top 100, top 10, or even a top 1,000 for some people that they want to go for this tour, a new alt drops. Wow, I want this alt. I'm gonna take it to whatever level. It's not even on the badge. I find that really crazy.
I know.
Especially something like this.
Yeah. I get it if someone really likes Hall Daisy, but this is not a Hall Daisy tour. This is Larry's tour.
No.
Larry deserves... I mean, you give a brand new alt for Larry, and you don't give him a badge? This might be the only badge Larry could possibly get. Daisy's been on like 5 or 6 this year.
Yeah, it's silly. I don't know what they're trying to do.
Yeah, this is a slap in the face.
I might try and go for that badge.
Oh, I'm not getting that thing.
Yeah,
I don't care about that.
This is not a badge. That's the badge in and of itself is not enticing me. I'm gonna get, I'll get all cup ranking every tour like I have been, but this badge is not enticing at all. Not a big fan there.
I'm a bit disappointed given the holiday spirit and the pattern they had maybe from the last tour, that there's no other me suits that are discounted. Like last time they did two at 30% off or whatever, and there's not even one of them offered at 70 rubies from what I've seen. I was a little aggravated about that, but doesn't change my perspective on the Miis.
Yeah, it would have been nice to have gotten those extra ones. I know a lot of people stashed up on getting 3 discounted ones, which was glorious. It was obviously the first time they were there. For what it's worth, we have the event tokens on the course, right? These are so they'll be in our coin boxes. Is that correct? Again?
Yes, they'll be on the course and coin boxes. So next to this tour, it's going to be coin boxes. Next tour, it's going to be hits.
Yeah, it's interesting. They went back to back this style. Now it does look like we'll get them from hitting the festive trees, so it might be a little easier to get them than they may have been. I just don't like because I highly recommend people checking out the auto clickers and the iOS speech commands. But I do not like the speech commands for the 50cc and putting it in camera mode. It's just a couple extra steps. It's really annoying.
Yeah.
And also we have them in our coin boxes. Now here's the thing. Highly recommend doing the auto clicker. Get them out of get all those tokens taken away so you can finally get a good run. Last time that this happened, where we could get them that they were on the course and then they could go away, because last tour they couldn't go away. They're just there infinitely. I used the auto clicker to finally get all the tokens out of my shop week 1, I think like by Tuesday. So I was able to finally get a ranked score by Tuesday, but it was excruciating not having those, not knowing where I was going to stand for ranked until, basically the last day of ranked, which was tough. Good, guys. I think that's all the news. That's the Spotlight Shop. We'll get into... I'll have to reach out to 78IT to talk a little bit about the toolbox there. Let's get into the tracks. So the first brand new one is Snowland. Let's check out the top shelf here. We have...
That's coverage.
Santa Mario. We got 3 Miis.
Cheap me suit.
Cheap Mii suit. We're bubbling around the Snowland. Sounds like a great new Christmas song. Yeah, man, that's tough. And then we have the Peach Yukata. We got the Kitsune Luigi, and then the Chef Luigi, which I did not get. Chef Luigi obviously looking like the best option there. I mean, I'm not
fine. This is the second shelf for the Santa Mii. So if this was actually the top shelf, the first track of the tour, this would be on the top shelf. So this is a very good second shelf track for the Santa Mii.
Yeah, but you're gonna still want. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna level up any of
Something,
these.
man. It's something.
It is. It is something.
I might have to level up that Bumblebee.
Oh
would be
man.
But how about the level 8 level up there on the second shelf, right?
Yeah, this is Larry's level 8 track.
This is Larry's level 8 track.
No.
Oh boy.
The only actually good track, apart from, well, T's alright, but not really.
I mean, level 8, it's going to take a lot to get to that
It's
point.
not a rank track.
It's a lot. It's a rank track, man. But level 8, it's just so much.
And for a small size coin box driver.
For small.
Right, if you're suffering, fit everyone else is suffering, so don't worry.
Yeah.
You'll be right.
Interesting
There's not
there.
going to be much competition here.
I literally don't know what I'm going to do. Man, I don't want to waste a ticket on one of these meats because I probably won't use it again. Because the thing is, like, if I even had like a, I don't know, triple mushroom or a Bowser, like one of the Bowser, dry Bowser, or like a Bowser Mii suit, I wouldn't even mind investing that a little bit. But like none of these are really interesting.
I did see someone take that Yumi.
Now here's the thing: is that this game, we're all having fun. It might actually be interesting just to take up that cheap mask, just to basically like meme on everybody. That's an option. That's actually a serious option in my book. I mean, you know me, I do this all for everyone else's entertainment anyway. So.
But someone in my ranked last tour had the M rank for the Amsterdam course at level 6, triple capped.
Wow. Hey, you know what? It's a Mii suit. Can't tease anyone for leveling up a Mii suit. I mean, honestly, they probably outscored me with my my level 5 Toad Explorer. That's for sure. Yeah, this is one of the harshest top shelves I've seen in a long time. This is rough.
Brutal.
This is pretty rough. All right, let's get a run on it though, and then Luca, looks like we already see.
Pretty bad too. There's like 4 commemoratives here. Week 2 cards, pretty paywall.
He is pretty bad too.
This is rough. But you got your Mumu off-roader, which I can see a lot of people using this as a good opportunity to level up.
That thing's going to already be in the top 10.
Oh yeah, it should be for sure. It was 17th last tour. Double feature in rank now.
I mean, if it's a double feature, I don't see it not being in the top 10.
And there's Moo Gardens perhaps coming out sooner, right? So that's like a bonus on the top.
Moo Meadows? That sounds like a pretty fun track.
I wouldn't mind a Moo Gardens. That'd be pretty interesting. A Moo Gardens.
All right, let's look at the gliders. Man, this is rough for at least for me. Man, this is brutal. I might just do get my double coin and get the heck off this track. This is tough. We do have a lot of some newer items. This Bright Balloons is an older item, but then we got this brand new glider, the Festive Holly. Interesting name there.
Oh, that's actually a week 2 commemorative.
A week 2 commemorative.
Yeah.
Nice, man. I mean, it looks like it's got a high number of tracks. I'm not a big, I'm not a big holiday fan of the holiday items, but or winter items. It's got a lot of winter tracks for sure, which we are expecting this tour anyway. Plenty of cities. Yeah, I mean, certainly worth getting as a commemorative item for next week. But yeah, it's not going to help you this week. That's really weird.
Yeah.
Why would they do it that way? All right, let's give it a shot though. This is my my terrible loadout. At least I have the Frostwing, for what it's worth.
Yeah, Frostwing coming through, like finally.
It's been a long time.
That's that disappointed coverage. It's nice that it gets some love.
It's been a long time coming, that's for sure. Even Taco has the silver candle. I like the silver candles. I think that's a really, for those who have glider tickets, that's a sneaky one. Millie says that the Shield Speedster got a buff. I will take a look at that next after we take a look at this Snowland. I'm pretty pumped. Let's try it out. All right, so we're starting. Looks like a lot of curves. It's kind of. I feel like this is kind of like a snow version of Sunset Wilds.
Mm.
I don't know. It's got like a little bit of elevation, but really it's kind of just a big wiggle.
We should have the top shelves of Sunset Wild.
Yeah, that would be nice. That would be much nicer than what we have here.
There's going to be a lot of people, not many, but a decent amount of people, I got to think, that are going to be using the Bubble Me suit on this rank. It'll be interesting to see.
I mean, just to meme it, I think it's not. I mean, there's not a lot of great options. So that one, I mean, I don't know the bubble skill that well, and I haven't really played around with it. Is what's actually happening when, because I think you can break it now, right? So does that help? You're just getting actions while it's kind of floating.
That is an improvement. Like, if it doesn't do that thing where, like, at least you got the chance of a frenzy, because that was horrible.
That was horrible.
I'm not sure. I still haven't even used the new one.
Start double coin with it. That's how the meteors are anyway.
Yeah.
Like, just the base points are that powerful. Take it up to, like, I don't know, level 2. You got the base points. You can do a little something with it.
So the one question is the me reindeer suit. Is that in week 2 reward as well, or just week 1?
No, just week 1. So if you don't get it this week, you ain't getting it.
Man,
Wow. I don't know how long it will. It should back soon in the shop anyway. That's how they usually do it with like the non-plus skill ones.
yeah, but that might make people make a crazy move, like take Larry to level 8 to make sure that they win. I don't know.
I wouldn't wish that on anyone.
I'm saying we could see some desperados out there this week making some moves.
If you check the Merry Mountain, you'll see something that would be taken up, which I took up.
All right, let's take a look at the loadout on Merry Mountain T. I was for a while there using Builder Toad. Obviously, Peach Happy finally could be used in some respect or another. Looks like we had a couple supers here. Party Time Lakitu. We also have the Giant Banana DK Me suit. That's really nice. Man, Lakitu Party Time. Good time to use him. There's a lot of options on here. A lot of options. This is your time to use your Nitro Track characters. And then here we go. Here's the Santa Me Racing suit.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Took that up to 6.
Took up to 6, huh? I like it.
It's interesting.
I like it.
Very interesting.
For this run, I'll do Party Time Lakitu, but I would not be surprised if ended up taking that Santa Me suit all the way up to level 7. A lot of options here for carts. You got some super carts, and it looks like the Cactar. We haven't seen Cactar in a while since that was doing pretty well. A lot of options here. Steel Driver. You got the Cream B-Dasher Mark II. You got the Frostwing again, so it's at least a double feature. Could be more. Got the commemorative item. There's a lot of options here, guys. I don't think you'll be on the struggle bus. I mean, a lot of older items, too. Items that are in the All-Cup ranking pipe. Sorry, not All-Cup ranking pipe. All-Clear pipes and stuff like that. So, hopefully you pulled this stuff throughout the year. Newer players might find this a little harder. I don't know. Probably do the Mark II, to be honest with you. And then we got a lot of glider options.
Sprout got a buff here for some reason. I don't know why.
What'd you say?
I'll take it. The Green Sprout got a buff here for some reason.
Yes, G.
Yeah, I got no idea.
Shout
and it
out
actually
to
helps
GSG.
me because I have level 6 single cap, now a level 7 triple cap, so can't complain. In ranked as well.
Nice. Millie says Camo Tanuki got 2 cities as it's his only buffs this tour. G Siegel did say that the shielded speedster is not in ranked, so may not be our top 10, not our top number 1 cart any longer. We'll see what happens later this week.
Didn't even get a good buff either. It only got 1 mountains, I believe. Or actually, no, I'll check it for you. We'll take it.
You know what though? At the same point in time, to get through a tour where we do not have, where we have
Never mind.
4 cities.
Vanilla Lake to D.
Vanilla Lake, okay. But where we have 2 cities, right? So 4 city tracks. We also have 4 nitro tracks with all the Merry Mountains. Not a bad tour to not get. Again, you know, you kind of hope it's in ranked, but I didn't necessarily really want a lot of buffs. I don't want to tie to winter tracks, to be honest with you. Vanilla Lake is fine. We'll take it, but I don't necessarily want winter tracks. I don't want nitro tracks. I don't want city tracks with my Shield Speedster. So I'm okay with this. I would have liked for it to be in ranked though. That would have been nice. So from the algorithm, I might take a hit these next 2 tours during the wintertime tours. But I still feel pretty good about it overall. I mean, again, none of these tracks are something I necessarily want comparatively. Mario, what's going on? Is King Mario going to be in the spotlight? I don't think we'll see Volendam. I don't think we'll see Mario. I don't think we'll see Luigi, Lederhosen. Some of these drivers that are really tied to cities, I don't think we'll see them in the spotlight for quite some time. We'll see what happens. Let's get into Merry Mountain T. It's been a while since I've seen this track. Larry to 8 for the reindeer suit. Seems like a lose-lose scenario. Yeah, even Taco. That's a good point. I don't think it's worth it just for the suit. Try to find some other way by hook or by crook to do it, though. It's going to be worth it getting the reindeer Mii suit. Even if you don't use it for investment sake. It's fun getting on these tracks again, man. This feels like the holidays. There's something about it.
They don't get enough recognition for this track. They did a really good job with Merry Mountain. I think Merry Mountain is very detailed. There's a lot going on.
I agree, man.
Once, yeah, but they've done a good job with these nitros in this game, man. So
I'm with you, dude. This is a beautiful track. It's a lot of fun. As you guys always remember, did they change the color of this? If you got here, there's a soup. You can see there's a special pipe trick, special trick through the half pipe. One of the most OP actions in the game. Highly recommend going up that half pipe if you can, maybe even twice.
As you guys were saying, the power and the points of the Mii suits, is impressive just on this course. I happened to a long time ago take my DK Mii suit up to level 4, and then I accidentally actually double capped it at one point. I don't know, I wasn't paying attention, and that wasn't fun at first, but I figured maybe one day it's going to pay off. It's not a great buff. Merry Mountain T, the Nitro.
Any ranked usage is good, man. Ranked.
Yeah, and here's the power of the Mii suits. I have a level 6 single capped Yoshi reindeer, and at level 4 double capped. For me, I'm missing like a little over 10 suits. It's going to be at 1410. It beats that level 6 Yoshi reindeer.
Yeah, pretty much, man.
I can't get as many frenzies, but that's okay.
Oh, you'll be fine, bro. I got my Santa Mii at 6 double cap, which is 1540 base points. And after I get the reindeer, it's 1550. That's just a double cap, man.
Yeah.
That's insane.
If you don't got the Mii's yet, guys, you're sleeping on it. You're missing out.
I agree. Never too late to be to join and jump on the Mii train. That's for sure. By the way, I was going to look here. We do have the balloon battle back in All Cup ranking, as we were scared of it happening. It does look like we have the balloon battle through that Super Nintendo. Yeah, let me take a look at all the tracks we have. But we'll get to week 2 ranked as well. But DK Pass is back. Vancouver Velocity, Rosa Ice World, Frappe Snowland, Vancouver Velocity 3. So that's back again. We just had that. That's really weird.
Yeah, I was assuming that we're going to get normal Vancouver. But they literally put the one that we just got, so I don't know what that's about.
Yeah, and then the this balloon battle with Twilight House is back too. Looks like your Misuit's there.
Mm-hmm.
But then, of course, you got Meowser. Interesting. Let's try Vancouver Velocity 3R. This is where we got King Mario, White Tanuki Mario, Volendam, and then a couple Miis, and then you got Larry. So it's basically King Mario and Larry have this as a top shelf. Making, which, again, it's if you had a wide hitbox driver with these two guys, it would make them obsolete. But this is not a bad buff for King Mario, finally. Volendam, I think a lot of people will be using. Man, this might even make sense to do this Dry Bowser Mewtwo. I'll put Volendam on.
It's worked well for him.
Yeah, and then look at this. This is your Moo Off-Roader, the double feature that you're referring to. Yeah, you might see some people go bonkers with that in an effort to try to get this Reindeer Mewtwo. Cream Bee Dasher, a double feature as well. And then for gliders, not a lot of great options for myself, but a lot of newer gliders. We see like the Ice Mario, that White Waves glider, the Chocolate Pretzel, Library Book. There's a lot of new gliders. Some of these, though, are in line with the meta. Like this Secret Scroll was number 10 last tour in the top 10. This Mint and Berry Balloons, I think, was number 5. So got some good options there. And, of course, this is going to be a highly recommended investment. This 8-bit 1-up mushroom. Might have to finally pull the trigger and take that bad boy up. Because
you got it, man. It's amazing.
He is crushing it. So many good
What's
tracks.
the current status, guys, of like Candlelight Cake? I mean, I follow, I watch every rundown, but I forget, like, because Candlelight Cake got a little love in this tour in rank, it seems. Is that like kind of in the middle? Is it like an OK glider?
It's alright-ish. It's not that good. There's a lot of better options. Much better options.
But like taking it up to level 3 single cap is not bad, right? If I need to.
Yeah, if you want.
Just to get the beast. To get that reindeer beast.
True. Okay. Fair enough then. Go for it.
Everything for that Mii, man. It's all about the Mii.
Yeah. If you think about it, like obviously the Miis do matter. Like you want even if you're not fond of the Miis, it's 70 rubies or 100 rubies that you're not spending, but you're winning ranked and you're tearing up.
Yeah.
So
and it's a driver
to miss out on. It's a driver ticket. Yeah.
Per week.
I forgot to look at
is always a benefit.
I forgot to look at the second shelf to see how many coin boxers were there for Volendam. But I see Tuxedo Mario's here.
I'm using Volendam here, so I'm not sure what we got going on. Oh, nothing. Yeah, no second shelf at all.
No second shelf at all. Oof.
No.
I guess I got lucky getting Mario in here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all in on this ranked, but the one thing I'm not gonna do, I mean, I currently have like no more than 25 high-end driver level tickets, and I want to save those for a top 100 run. I'm all in for that suit. I'm gonna make whatever level ups I need to, but the one thing I will not do is Larry up to 8 for that one track. I think that's a bit too much.
That's a little much. I do think that a lot of people will take that Moo Off-Roader up. Like that seems like a pretty no-brainer for a lot of players, especially as we might see it in the top 10 on the rundown. So I think that'll be good. Somebody did ask about PD. I think might be talking about Gold PD getting potentially 4 buffs.
Normal PD got 4 buffs.
Oh, normal PD. Wow.
And Gold PD got 2 buffs, and they're both really, really good. Both of them got amazing buffs, like amazing.
Who and who?
Both of the PDs, and even the PD Misu got a second shelf buff on the ranked course next week. Oh, is it next week? Might be tripping. But it got a new top shelf buff.
Nice.
One of the Ice Worlds. Yeah, Ice World N. The PD me suit got, and then the other PD's got the other ice worlds.
Nice, man.
Good.
I like it, dude. That's awesome. Yeah, Priskin's asking about that as well, about only getting the me suits. It's going to be ranked in week 1. I think that you're going to see a lot of people going pretty heavy in those double features this week that are available. Things like the Moonwalk or maybe even the Kareem B Dasher Mark II. Just as an example, maybe see a couple people double and capping something. Poor Autumn Leaves, there's something poetic about how awful its buffs are in the holiday tour. Yeah, it's weird because, we got it late in the autumn tour. I mean, we got it when... we should have gotten it 2 tours earlier. Let's take a look at this Ice Mario Cup. We got some RTs here. DK Summit RT, Merry Mountain RT, and Snowland RT. Are all 3 of these new?
No. Just the... Oh, well, is Merry Mountain RT new? I don't think so. Because I didn't pay attention to that. I don't think it is. DK Summit is for sure, and so is Snowland, of course. But
Merry Mountain RT came out last year.
Okay. Yeah, it came out last year. Yeah.
Okay.
Just double checking.
All right, let's take a look at Snowland RT. So we have, for me, not a lot of good options. But here we go. Wintertime Larry. We do have Charge and Chuck Gold. That's going to be... It's a large hitbox. He's crushing it, man. For me, this is a little rough. This is a little rough for me, I'll be honest with you. Man, that's triple banana.
I think it's time to take Chuck up. Chuck is amazing. He's everywhere.
Yeah, he was the one I had to kind of skip. I went with the gold PD, which he hasn't really seen too much this tour so far that I've seen. We'll see what happens. And then your Blazing Eagle. I know you invested in that, right, Luca?
Yeah, it's a 6 double cap now. All 6 of its actual tracks, like non-city tracks, are amazing value, and it's always getting the paywalled rank track as well. Again, being a commemorative, out of the 3 Eagle cards, it's completely blown the other 2 out the water. So it shows that the commemorative is much better than the gold pass. It could be.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, so
I just don't want people. I don't want people to say, "Oh, it's a commemorative item. I'm going to invest in it." I still think it's a little early on that, so I just want to make sure that I want to add the caveat. It could be.
I know what you mean, but if you do look at the other items, every single commemorative that has come out, their buffs are far better than other items, like from what we've seen. So do be tedious about it.
I'd be interested. I wonder if there's somewhere out there that has a list of all the commemorative items. Because, it might make sense for us on the rundown to talk about that and just look at them one by one. I think we reviewed the data a while back, and it was inconclusive. I think it was just last tour, Matt Aldridge posted some data, and it was inconclusive at that point. So I don't know if it's any more clear, but I'm always excited to try to find out. So I think on the rundown, that might be a segment that we take a little bit closer look at, is comparing the ranked gifts. Because I also think that there'll be a lot of outliers as well, because we'll have like a PD ranked gift, obviously a ranked award, arguably the best item that could be available in the last couple tours. I think that's going to certainly skew things that way. And then you have the Moo Off-Roader, which is going to probably skew things a little bit too. But then you could also have some garbage stuff that we've had in ranked. I don't have to give you too many examples. But then we also might have some garbage commemorative items, such as, this pink sneaker or something. So we'll have to see what happens. But I'm interested to find out the data. I don't like going with my gut. I like going with the data. So we'll see how that goes. In the meantime, I was going to pull up the pipes to see, or the daily spotlights in the toolbox from. Yeah, it's still not updated. So no spotlight shop released yet from Sam78IT. So when we find that out, I'll hopefully have a video for you today. I know Sam has been very gracious to allow me to be able to put my StudFit rubies on the items and the pictures in the toolbox. So that'll be cool to do later today. As for the Snowland RT, does look like we have double feature for this the white waves there for your wool loop. We also have the panini, which I think Luca you're a big fan of, and then this brand new festive holly. So a lot of double feature for these holiday winter / items, whatever you want to call them. I'll be using. This is a tough loadout for me. It's gonna be a tough tour for ranked in general for me, I think.
They've done this track very well. I like the end version, but I reckon they've made this feel like a much bigger track than it is. So yeah, they've done a good job with the LT variant here.
That's awesome. I will say I do like gold charging Chuck here with this Blazing Eagle. That looks pretty cool. The gold and the red together.
It's better than Larry with a Blazing Eagle. I'll tell you that. Dude, I tried it out, and
did you?
I don't know about the small hitboxes, man. I can't do it. See, like that's another thing. Like, for instance, that T version that he has of the Snowland, the me suits there, the Santa me.
Oh,
I'd
yeah.
much rather use that than go with Larry, because it's so hard to just it's not worth it to take him to 6 for one track as of right now. It's not.
Let me ask you this: do you have Party Time Lockett?
No, not Lucky 2, Larry. What am I saying? Larry.
No, you might have said it right. I was curious if you had Lucky 2 Party Time invested
Lucky 2.
in.
No. No, I don't have that.
Because I think if you don't have him invested in, that might actually be. I mean, I think you're going to have to pull the trigger on one of those guys.
Yeah.
Were you going to say something, Hulup?
Oh, I was gonna say your chocolate truck got 2 buffs.
Woo!
Oh yeah, good buffs too. Yeah, really good ones.
Which buffs are those?
Let me check for you real quick.
I think one of Mary Mountain and a Snowland. I think it is.
I would prefer Snowland over Mary Mountain.
I think the Snowland one. The Snowland T, and it's a pretty paywall track.
Wow.
And then Mary Mountain R2.
Chocolate truck will be ranked in week 2.
Yeah, ranked.
Wow. Okay.
Snowland T is a good one.
So two buffs. Well, one's a nitro, but I'll take it, and then in ranked as well.
To ranked, to take that. Man.
I like it, man.
That's a really good one.
Excited about that. Let's get into this DK Summit RT, because this is the new track that we are aware of. It looks like the Santa Bowser and the Santa Me suit both on here, and along with Pink Shy Guy Ninja. So, I mean, how do you feel? I mean, I guess one thing I will say is that the DK Summits, every variation that I've seen so far, again, I haven't seen this track, have been some of my favorite Lucky 7 tracks in general. Because
a good one.
You can go up the half pipe and you can fall back in place and then quickly get your Lucky 7. I mean, I've gotten triple Lucky 7 frenzies on DK Summit and had an absolute bonker skill. I will say, though, for what it's worth, getting 200 actions on DK Summit is not going to be too hard, no matter what track no matter what driver you get, which we always know using Giant Banana drivers for tracks that are easy to get 200 actions is actually the better way to go, in that it will increase your score because the banana actions are higher than the coin actions. And so longer tracks in general, where getting 200 actions is easy, is always really a good track for Giant Banana. So this is a good buff for
a wide track, though. It's a pretty wide.
It's a wide track. Oh, well, that's going to be tough then. Now, here's the thing: is if you're going to get 200 actions, it's not hard to get 200 actions, despite the width. You still want the banana actions over coin actions, hypothetically. So, again, every track's a little different. And maybe you only get 10, 20 banana actions. But that's multiplied by the difference between coin and banana, might be worth it. Interesting there. So we'll have to see. Man, I was pretty hyped about.
Got this. Golchi got this, and King Boo Me is boosted here.
Wow, King Boo Me is boosted here. So he's got second show.
That's a good one, yeah.
That's a really good one. I've already had that invested in quite some.
That thing's always in ranked.
It seems pretty good this year for sure. The thing is, the Santa Bowser, guys. I mean, this is a great buff for him, and he is going to be what a lot of people are using. And honestly, with a coin box driver, can't get too mad at that. Looks like for the drivers, for the carts, I get
Gold Ramby. Ooh.
Gold Ramby's there. Yep, Gold Ramby's there along with the my Ice Dozer, and then I have this Sky Blue, which is interesting there. Interesting. Some old cards. We even got that Super there, which is this is in ranked,
which you can't get till
you can't even get.
Finishes, so.
What
I don't
in
know
the
what's
world?
going on there. They got the commemorative. They got the week 2 commemorative and week ranked, and then the rank reward for week 2 at the end of.
What are they doing? I hope they're setting things up for next tour.
They're trying to say if you win ranked, you can get some coverage here with a super card. If you don't got anything, I don't know.
Dumb, just dumb. Sadly, got 3 buffs. Never mind, these you got. It's the exact same ones. Wonderful Wings will never die. Wonderful Garnet got 5 buffs. Wow, the Wonderful Garnet did, huh?
Hey, that's the one I bought.
The Wonderful Garnet?
Yep.
You know what? I don't know if I got it. I actually wanted to get it. I said to myself I wanted to get it because the Garnet's my birthstone. I don't think I got it.
Record set. My record setter
Is here on the top shelf, yeah. It
You
is
know,
there.
Luca, you're in the Green Sprout gang. I just decided to come up with a new gang, Taylor Swift gang, and we're not too happy because she just looks like a merry mountain, and it's not much love for her, you know.
Maybe you could get some non-cities one day. I hope.
Yes, I think Taylor Swift, the Swift Town, I think she's going to end up being okay. Right now, it's really a sad story.
It's hard to recover because if you're getting, like, obviously at the all city start, you can recover from it. But getting pretty much mainly city tracks after that tour, and then getting really, really bad non-city buffs as well, like just super, super old tracks, it's, not looking good.
And spending the same amount for it.
The Gold Eagle too.
Yeah, and 100 rubies, for 5 more. For 5 more rubies, you can get the new coin boxer.
Exactly. I took a chance on the Taylor Swift just in case, because obviously these city items don't come back as much, but now I think do, because we've seen the Black Carriage and the White Waves of Garmy, so they do come back in 5 tours or so. But I just thought, okay, it's not going to come back for a while. Might as well cop it. I'm not buying anything else. And not doing too good, but at least I got the Blazing Eagle.
Nice. Well, that's the one that's doing well, right? Because you said it's the commemorative.
Commemorative. I'm not just making theories up. It's if you check the tracks, you
know that's legit. I've seen that orange guy, in much better tracks for sure since it's been out, no doubt. Like the Taylor Swift, she gets all the garbage, and the orange gets good stuff.
Yeah.
Still had a tough start though. We'll have to see if it makes up for it, but I do think that's been one, the better of the 3 Eagles thus far. You know me, I just don't like blanket statements. We even got into a
No, I feel you. Don't worry.
It's all good. I mean, we have we even had not an argument. We had a conversation in our server about winter items, and I don't like making blanket statements, but winter items, winter tracks, a winter curse seems to be a thing, and it's one of the few times where I feel like I can make a blanket statement. It does seem like items they get all these winter tracks. Like I'm actually scared for this Wintertime Larry come February, and we don't have any of these tracks for another 10 months.
Yeah, that's pretty true, because they're actually theming a few tracks, or like a few tours with like certain tracks now. So maybe it's going to be a bit more only like around wintertime that we get these tracks, because this is I think it's an Elias tour this tour, if I'm correct.
It's a what? What'd you say?
An all ice themed.
Oh,
like winter themed track tour.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I don't even know. Let's see if. Oh goodness, sorry about that. I accidentally clicked onto this. I don't like all these animations. I was trying to save us from doing this. I'm sorry, guys. Because I would like to spend a good, 20, 30 minutes maybe on battle mode to have some fun with you guys as we're wrapping up the stream. It's always
Absolutely.
and it helps me get some pipe pulls from the crazy battle pipe, multiplayer pipe.
What have you got on Merry Mountain RT StudFit for ranked?
What was that? Merry Mountain RT?
Yeah. Have you checked that one yet?
No, that was going to be our final piece here. So King Mario's there. Kangaroo, Yoshi, Peach Happy, Holidaisy, Knight is there, and then the Bowser Mii suits and a couple other Mii suits, including this reindeer Mii suit in case you were in ranked. A lot of options. You have plenty to deal with. I will say with Kangaroo Yoshi, you do have Santa Bowser, Meowser, Gold Petey, Tie-Dye Daisy, Tuxedo Mario, King Boo Gold, and Wintertime Larry. So that's 7 coin boxers on the second shelf.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Jeez.
That's incredible. That's incredible, dude.
That looks good to me.
Oh my goodness. And then here we go. The Tropical Truck, which I have at 805. My personal favorite cart in the game right now. But a lot of options here. Looks like, this cart, obviously this Tuk Tuk cart and the Coconut One both being released this summer gets this track. So shout out to Sammy D, who was looking for this Metal Beat Ashers, the last of the Beat Ashers that he is looking forward to getting. It does look like it's in the shop. So GG's to Sammy D to close out his collection. And then we have the Pink Speedster. I think that was that a commemorative item or was it just in the shop?
The Black Carriage.
No, I was talking about the Pink Speeder. I'm trying to remember.
That was
where that was
what was that? I think it dropped last tour as just a spotlight or something.
Okay, maybe you're right. I don't have it, so might be that case. It looks like the Black Star Shoot getting a nice buff here. A lot of options on here. Yes, I missed out on the Wonderful Garnet. I'll have to get it when it comes back. Let's see what tracks it did get. Looks like you got Merry Mountain RT, Vancouver Velocity 3T, Rosalie Ice World, Vancouver Velocity 2 RT. So 2 RTs here and 3. Interesting there. I missed that Vancouver Velocity 2 was involved.
Yeah, Pink Speeder was the Spotlight cart last tour for Peach.
Spotlight, got it. Yeah, Wonderful Garnet got 5 buffs, but 2 are cities and 1 nitro. And then Rosalie Ice World, you're probably set. So maybe not the best, but I mean it's nice. It's weird because I don't think it'll have. I don't think it'll be cursed like a winter. Get this winter curse, even though the Garnet is a January birthstone. I'm curious to see how it pans out. I'll be keeping an eye on it. Hopefully it'll come back. But Black Star Shoot, this is an up and coming glider. It was in our top 10. Might continue to rise here as well. Certainly there's plenty of options. So hopefully you're well covered there. Dream Glider, I know that got a nice little raise there last tour as well. The Golden Wings, and of course, the 8-bit 1-Up Mushroom. I think this will become probably the #1 glider in the game. Who knows? 1-Up Wings it's going to be tough to overseed it. But this 8-bit 1-Up Mushroom, guys, a phenomenal glider. If you somehow missed out on Golden Wings and its rise earlier this year, like the springtime, 1-Up Mushroom is going to be a pretty good one there for you. Let's see how many coin boxes we get in this lobby. 1, 2, 3, just in this first random lobby.
Not enough. We need 7.
We need 7. Oh, I'd love to see some screenshots of all coin boxes.
Yeah, all 7. Yeah, that'd be crazy.
It's in the realm of possibility, right?
That's the maximum amount you can even get anyway. So 7 is funny to actually have on the track.
That would be insane. That would be insane. See if I can kind of sit back.
And obviously the half pipes too here.
Oh, and then the half pipes, guys. Dude, I might do something crazy. By the way, there's an extra item box up here. Might not help you to get an actual item. Might not actually help you to get an additional item box, but you can get it at a unique spot that actually helps you get it a little earlier by jumping on top of that candy cane. I did some strats of the week with some of these tracks. I will post these again in the server just so people have access to them. They were pretty
Studfit, I couldn't help but think when I first opened up the Mary Mountain, one of your original strat chats was that bounce off the fish line.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, missed it there.
And it's not easy. The timing is tough, but you broke it down. You kind of gave an idea of like what you want to look at. Like you looked at like, okay, you're like passing like one of the little houses or whatever, and that's when you're going to start going down.
Yep. Yeah, hopefully it was helpful for other people. It's a tough skill to capitalize on, but yeah, hopefully it helped you guys out. Thank you for the feedback.
Yeah.
Yeah, Millie says, astonished at how they're treating the king. I think it might be a little bit of smoke and mirrors because it's just holiday and winter tracks and nitro tracks, but it is nice that they're giving Mario some ranked usage there. That plus
that's two ranked tracks where he's the best option, and one where he's an exclusive coin boxer.
Yeah.
So under for city tracks, it's 2 ranked appearances. That's a lot of value for any type of driver.
It is. I agree there. 100%. Good here. Yeah, premium challenges all here. Some really good stuff there. Let's see. All right, so that's all of the week 2 and week 1. Anything I'm missing, guys? I mean, I think we could jump into...
That's pretty much it. All I can say
we said that dumb.
That's about it.
Yeah, let's take I wanted to pull up. What was I going to take a look at? I think it was the Shield Speedster. I think we talked about it getting a Vanilla Lake 2T, which I don't remember what else was on there. I know I had like a Silver King on one of them. I know I had like a Vampire Flyer on another. I was pretty well set there. Yeah, let's see.
Did we say that King Mario is not going to be available yet?
It doesn't seem like he's going to be in the spotlight show.
It won't.
No.
I don't think any of these like proper city drivers will be available. I don't know how they'll dish them out. It's a bit interesting. I think that's the reason why they've been buffing Ty Daisy so much lately. Like she just got another crazy. I think it's an exclusive as well again. This year because I don't know what's on Snowland R, but I've checked all the other coin boxes. They don't have Snowland R.
They don't.
She does.
Wow.
I think what was that? What did she get last to Peach Gardens? Was it Peach Gardens are an exclusive for her? Am I mistaken?
I definitely remember she was there.
Was that her exclusive though? The coin boxer. I think it was.
It's a good question. Good question. I will say that
2 Riverside Parks included before.
Riverside Park, yeah, I can see that. The Snowland T, although it's not ranked, does have both of the Larry Wintertime and then that Santa Me, and not a lot of other great options. You have Peach, Dr. Peach, which has had a good coverage so far. And then this
cart here.
What's that?
That's a good cart right there.
Yeah, it is. That's what I was just taking a look at, but. Yeah, some other options that you may or may not have. This is kind of paywalled, though.
That is very paywalled.
As we were talking about. And then for gliders, a little weaker, but...
8-bit Super Mushroom here.
8-bit Super Mushroom.
That's the first buff in a long, long time. I don't know why they buffed it there, but I'll take it.
Yeah, I'll take it as well. I will say, this mint... we had in the server some questions about some gliders that eTito could invest in. I suggested the pink and berry balloons being... kind of sneaky for this tour because it's kind of like a summer item, but also a winter item too. So it did get this nice Snowland T, and doesn't look like any other buffs this tour, which is a good. I mean, It's a good buff to get for what
The
it's worth.
last buff the 8-bit one-up mushroom, the 8-bit super mushroom got was Daisy Cruiser. So it's been many, many tours since that thing has been buffed.
Wow. Wow, Daisy Cruiser. That seems like so long ago.
Yeah, it does, man.
Let's give a quick run on this, and then we'll open things up for battle mode for the final 30 minutes or so. Get some access to some of the pipes we got there. Anything else I'm missing then?
No, it seems like that's it. Just I want to know what's happening next tour now.
Yeah, as part of the winter celebration. I'm with you, man. Ooh,
Now that we've got a point for this, I was expecting something big to happen for New Year's instead of
For New Year's.
for New Year's.
Maybe they chuck a boomerang driver at us if they did that stuff again. I wouldn't mind
I
having something good
would
for New
be
Year's.
surprised if we were. It hasn't happened since Gold Dry Bones, but now that the commemorative stuff seems to be very popular and have good coverage, I wouldn't be surprised if there would be a coin boxer on sale, not sale for rubies, but actually for money. I wouldn't be surprised. That could be New Year's because they have there.
I doubt that.
There's no. It used to be a time where it was only one coin boxer every once in a while. But when that Gold Dry Bones came out, it came out pretty close to Swimwear Rosalina. And the PD Piranha Ranked Reward Gold PD Piranha came out very close to the Gold Charging Chuck. I wouldn't be surprised New Year's. A for sale coin boxer, perhaps.
Yeah, David, good point there. We'll have to see. David G brings up the fact that we have not seen Bangkok Rush or Singapore Speedway. I will say Bangkok Rush we have not seen a second time. I would love to see that come back. That'd be awesome. Shadow Legend, what's up? How are you doing, man? Snowland R also has Peach Vacation and Gringles. Interesting there. Yeah, we'll have to I will say, guys, technically the next tour will come out on, December 28th?
28th.
And so there's one last tour to get our one last remaining Giant Banana driver that we predicted that we would have
we
this
need
year.
5, don't we? How much are we at? Are we at 3 or 4?
If you count me, we're well over the quota. But if we're just considering just regular banana drivers, Giant Banana drivers, we need one more. So...
But it would almost have to
days.
come as a rank reward because the precedent has been the boomerang after the coin boxer, right?
That has been a precedent.
It's way different now. It's way different now.
It's
true. The game is changed,
you never know,
right?
You never
know. You never know. If there's one thing Nintendo does is set up things for us to get used to and then break those molds. So
yeah, absolutely.
So that's certainly within the realm of possibility. But I'm really hoping that we get a Giant Banana driver in the last 3 days of the year to fulfill the prophecy set out at the as a year of Giant Banana. That'd be the best way to end. If Nintendo is watching it somehow, that would be the best way to end this year. Again, you don't have to really do too much, but just give us that, and we'll be content. All right, guys. Hey, you guys want to do for 30 minutes some battle mode?
Oh, yeah.
All right, battle mode, no teams, number of balloons. We'll do 3. We'll do 6 battles, and no computer, and just 2 items. Cool. So I'm going to set this room code, and you guys will be the first to see it. But anyone who's watching at home, if you'd like to join us, the room code is 77260625. I will also put it in Discord server in case someone is not. I'll also put it here too. 77260625. And let's see.
7726.
You got it.
0625.
You got it.
Awesome.
That's it. 625.
Let's see how long I can actually stay in the server.
Do you ever have a tough time with your Wi-Fi?
Yeah, I gotta get a new phone. I got a old Samsung Galaxy A7, which is a good 4 or 5 years old. It's still it does okay for this game, but
All right.
I'm gonna be getting a new one very soon.
I could imagine my son, for his account, he has an older phone, and the lag on that thing is really bad. It's weird because they do like their special tricks, but like they do the special trick while the cart's not moving. It's really strange. Very odd. Well, good luck, guys. It looks like you guys were able to get in there. Let me see if I have to show my screen. So Luca's there. Millie, battle 1 versus 1. I saw some others as well. Good luck to you guys. We got 6 battles, and then we'll refresh the lobby. But it's always fun to have you guys. This is one of my favorite parts of just be able to experience the tour together and chat too. If I missed anything, good luck.
Yeah, good luck, guys. I had the similar idea to Luca. I had a feeling you were going to go with the Santa Misu.
I'm rocking the new commemorative as well. Looks very
Nice.
festive.
I like this with 3 balloons. That means I can't exit just nearly as quick.
That's one way to look at it, yeah. But then everyone else could be in here a little longer. Ooh, some coin box.
Yeah, I was about to say Coin Boxer. Oh, boy.
I don't want to knock you out, Brian.
Oh, thank you.
I was trailing you there for a while. I was like, oh, I don't want to ruin your day.
Yeah,
Oh, no, you just got
gotta
eliminated.
figure out a better way to get around that mansion. Are you still able to do glitch here, or they finally got rid of
That's what I was about to say. Do you want to join me in the corner with a bit of glitching? Because it's so nice.
I will turn up the music. We can get some. You guys can hear. Let me know if that's too loud. That was fun. Let's see. It looks like it's come down to battle 1 versus 1, and another shy guy. Can't see who it is. Wish they would show you who. Oh, Luca, you're in there. Got 2 balloons left.
Yeah.
Good luck.
The Santa Misu kind of looks like one of South Park characters.
Oh.
Yeah, it looks a bit like Cartman, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, GG's. Oh, it looks like there's 2 people left.
Shadow Legends using the pesky path skill.
Shadow Legend.
I just got there we go. GG's.
Wow, you guys really lasted a long time.
Yeah, man.
You need to be in the festive spirit.
Absolutely.
Great job, Luca. Early lead. 5 pipe pulls. We'll take it. I wish they gave us more of those. Oh, it is David G who's playing as Wintertime Larry. I was wondering who that was.
I still don't think that at some point these balloons, the coin boxer and the coin that they're giving out in the token shop, that they're not going to maybe mean something at some point.
No. That's going to make things too complicated.
But am I right though that the shake balloons possibly have a better view box though?
View box is actually a thing, but you know,
I don't know. I think no matter what it is, your eyes
the
just
star.
adjust. I think your eyes adjust to whatever it is.
Yeah, like I used the stars before I was using the things with the faces in between. And it might be an optical illusion, but I feel like you can kind of see within the stars more.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, there we go. Communication error.
Uh-oh.
That's okay. I'm going to go back in. It's more my phone than it is anything with MKT.
Ooh. Look at David.
77260625, if I remember correctly.
I believe that's correct.
Yeah, okay. I don't know how I remembered though.
Good memory, Brian.
Thank you. You know, some
Oh my
things
gosh.
are good, others go.
Oh my god, I was trying to delay and trying to sit back a little bit, and then had a little kamikaze mode there with Millie.
I'm surprised they haven't come up with the new battle mode tracks.
Yeah,
Like, I
yeah.
thought we'd have more by this point, like a holiday one or something.
Would have been nice. Someone mentioned on the stream there being a really good idea for one. Let's see. Oh, Sherbert Rink is what David G mentioned.
Oh, nice.
From Mario Kart 7. That'd be a really good fit for a battle stage this tour. Which is a good call out there. Yeah, and I think Anselov mentioned it for the rundown. I think we actually boosted a little bit of the coverage for battle tracks because of that. Because we just seem to get the same ones over and over again. There doesn't seem to be a lot of variety. Yeah, I think overall, and this is I almost kind of feel like renaming this tour the Coinbox Tour. Like, with between PGP as a gift and the new Coinbox driver and the Coinbox head balloon. I don't know. It's kind of like they're going all out with Coinbox. And then, of course, we have the tokens through Coinbox as well.
Yeah. I'm trying to think, is this maybe the first time ever since the token shop has been out that they've had, or longer than the token shop, that they've had the back-to-back tours with the coin as the way to get the token versus the hits.
Yeah, they've traditionally gone every other, and unfortunately, yeah, it just seemed like they went back-to-back for some reason. I think it's because this is the Coinbox Tour.
Yeah.
Millie says, asked about New York B, if the New York battle mode will be shelved and be treated like a city track. And honestly, it certainly looks like that's the case. What's up, Koopa V? How are you doing, man? Koopa V, well-known data miner, was on one of our episodes of Kart Talk. Hopefully you're doing well, Koopa V. Let us know if you found anything in the data mining so far from this tour. Drop in the chat. That'd be cool. And anyone who is not playing in this round of battle will be able to do another round, I'm sure. If you want to hold tight, we'll probably use the same room code for the next 6 battles. I think we're like halfway through with this one. Shadow Legend winning, having an very good early lead.
I'm already down to 1 balloon.
Yeah, you want balloons.
Oh, I'm so bad at multiplayer.
You want balloons, Brian.
Yeah. I'm better at fantasy football than I am battle mode. Although I finished something like 4-10 in the league. But I also had, I was also in the top half of the league in points. I was just like you, Studfit. Me and you had very similar experiences where we just had some real bad luck.
Yeah, that's fantasy football for you.
I scored 110 points against E. Deedle, but he put up another 135 points.
Yeah, E. Deedle's had a good year. Can't get mad at that.
Yeah. I appreciate just a shout out real quick. I will still have a few weeks to talk about it, but you and Studfit and Tigber putting the league together, even though I was forward, it's been a lot of fun. Last year, the league, and this year you guys opened it up. It was really interesting to be part, like first time ever. I've been playing fantasy football close to 15 years. My first time ever being in a 16-team league. And even though it has its pros and cons, I'll be able to say I experienced it. Very interesting with managing that kind of depth.
Yeah, it was quite an experience. That is a good way to put it. It was a fun league. I think 14 is like the sweet spot where like you have. It's a little rough. It's a little thin bench, but it makes it a little more competitive. I've been in a lot of 12 team over the years, so it's always nice to do something. It's always nice to do something a little different.
Yeah, for sure.
Good luck to Jeeves, who's like, I don't know what I'm doing. I literally had an auto pick and everything, but he's been crushing it. Can't take that away from him.
Yeah, his team is unbelievable.
Oh.
I remember losing to him a few weeks ago.
So Koopa V mentions that there's a major discovery so far. It's pretty likely the next tour we'll get an Orange Birdo, an Orange Turbo Birdo. It's exactly what we wanted.
With a coin box.
With a coin box. Interesting, Koopa V. Thanks for sharing that. We've so G Seagull said we've had back-to-back tokens from coin boxes several times. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Interesting there. I mean, I'm sure probably early on we've had these tokens quite a lot lately. Draco bots. Looks like a bot. Yeah.
Do you guys remember when the tokens came from the bomb hits?
Yeah.
Oh boy, don't get me started.
Oh man, that was rough.
They really
that didn't stay for long. But here's like a crazy thing. Studfit brought it up earlier, but can you believe it's seriously been 2 years since you did that strat chat on Mary Mountain for the first time with that finish line?
Was it really 2 years ago?
It's actually been 2 years since that happened.
That's pretty insane, dude.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I'll have to post that in the server. For those who haven't seen it, there's I used to do a series that actually I really enjoyed doing. It didn't take too much time, but wasting the first 2 days of the tour just trying to get the right run to show people just took too long. What in the world? I don't know what happened there. I was definitely not trying to get that banana in my face, but it is what it is. I think that was the first one out there. I don't know. Whoop, you're really liking the Super Bell, huh?
Well, I'm really liking the outside lane to shoot bananas and bombs to people that are actually playing. That's my role, the multiplayer. But it is fun because you guys are going to have to avoid that outside lane.
Yeah, well, it's all about all you can throw it. Whoop, to get out there. So who won? Was that you, Luca, again?
No.
Not this time. Battle 1-on-1. Seems to be our lead dog here with Shadow Legends and Luca at 2 and 3 and Whoop at 4. Brian, unfortunately,
I think I'm having so much. I'm having so much fun. Like I think I'm just not focusing. I don't have any excuse.
hey, that can happen, man. That can happen. Having too much fun is a tough thing to deal with.
Yeah. But
All right. Again, if you haven't liked the video yet, please do that because that will help us get this in front of people. That'll show up on their in their feed. That always is helpful to get the content, get the channel out there. Not everyone follows YouTube. I will say I have a couple unique things coming up here. We do have our awards ceremony, which I think Luca, you and I were talking a little bit, or wanted to connect a little bit about that. I definitely am open to adding new categories this year too, if you have some ideas.
Well, I have to tell you about that. I reckon that probably should add this recipe soup. Obviously, the gold would win, but it'll be interesting to see second, third, fourth.
So you're breaking up a little bit there. We could talk about it later too, but you might just want to something wrong with the phone.
I was saying you could add a best me suit as a category.
I like that. I think there is like a little mini argument between the gold and the question block, and now we have a couple of new ones in the mix.
what do you guys think if they come up with hopefully a new me coin box driver? What the theme would be? So we got like gold suit, we got coin box.
It's a good question, actually.
I think it would be interesting, like Discord, like thing to put out there, like see if anybody could get that right. Of what kind of things could they use for a coin boxer?
Good question.
Yeah.
Maybe Quebec. I think Quebec was a popular guess.
Kamek's something you can do.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, that's it. I don't know. Kamek.
Yeah.
Something else. I could not.
And Kamek is a good guess because he's in one of those balloons.
He is in one of the balloons. No, but I think regardless, any type of character that exists in the game and has a skill, like a Petey Piranha, like a whoever, they have that skill. So if they have a me suit, the me suit will get the exact same skill.
Oh!
So I can definitely see a Kamek me suit with a coin box.
I can see that for sure.
Yeah. Oh, Luca, did I get you?
Nah, not quite. I saw that though.
Oh, you have good defense.
I'm watching it.
I mean,
that
was a lucky 7. That was a lucky 7, right on you. That's amazing defense, whatever you did. Oh. And somebody threw a shell at you, Luca, and it blocked my red shell. Can't get you down here. Oh, with 8 seconds left.
8 seconds left, man. Yeah,
The shadow. I actually came second somehow. How did that happen?
Hey, every once in a while, a blind squirrel finds a nut, right?
See, maybe that's my strategy. Is I'm a hustler like that. You know, I talk a bad game, but that's the statement.
You're a hustler, homie. I like it. Yeah, that was a tough one. I definitely tried to backspam a shell and threw it right in front and hit myself right as I went through the item box and got a heart well, it didn't use it fast enough and wasn't eliminated. That's how battle mode is, man. I love battle mode. I'm so glad that they.
I could have won the snails to focus on drifting. I didn't realize that the red shell coming into my face.
Oh,
I had a red shell as well.
man.
Hey,
Whoa! Was that Edito?
no, it's
Eason.
Issa.
Oh, Issa! What's up, man? How are you doing?
So,
Thanks for joining us, man. What do you think of the new tour?
Happy about the Larry, y'all.
Yeah?
Rank mode for me though. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna invest in anything this tour. I just don't think it's worth it. And I look at like my coverage and everything, and like how many times the DKG are in the rank cups, and I just don't think it's worth any to invest in anything this tour. So I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it. I have to take a deeper dive into later on today.
Yeah, man. No, I think you nailed it pretty well. It's an interesting tour. We'll have to see what happens. I think with Wintertime Larry, I think he's a mustache.
Yeah, I bet he's really happy, especially since I got a coin box.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice. I'm really happy for Larry 98. Rest of the community, we'll see. I mean, honestly, I know we kind of trashing his starting tracks, but there's a couple where he's the best option.
I don't know. I gotta see how how much they upgrade him in the future. Like, do you think they're going to give him a lot more tracks onto him in the future? Or what's your thoughts on him right now?
Larry 90, this Larry Coinboxer, I think that's certainly within the realm of possibility. The thing is, he just has so many snow tracks. So I wonder how useful he'll be past this tour. And then he's got the small hitbox, man, which you can't get over. You just can't. No matter how much coverage you get, no matter how much whatever happens, you can't overcome that.
No, but remember, like Gold Koopa free running, not anymore because the old tracks aren't coming out as much. But wasn't he one of the better, even though a small driver? Wasn't he didn't he have one of the more the higher amount of unique tracks?
yeah.
Yeah, he was actually pretty good, at the beginning, and a little bit towards the middle. But of course, more corn box drivers started coming along. But yeah, he was pretty good. That was actually I believe that was my first corn box driver.
Nice.
I think I got him through Go Pass.
That's awesome, man.
And it was free
Right.
for Gold Pass.
Right.
Can't get mad at that. I do think it's interesting that they gave this Larry at a discount. This 105 rubies, making it much more accessible. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how his long-term value is. But this is a Coinbox tour, and he's doing pretty well, hypothetically. So, congratulations to Shadow Legend, 48 points there. Battle 1-on-1, 41. Luca, number 3 with 35. Loop, 28 points. Brian Boyce, 19 points. David G, 17, and Millie. Shout out to David G just for having a Coinbox driver the whole time. That's handicapping yourself like that is never easy. Cool. So we'll try to give some people's if Willoop and Brian and others just step out for this lobby. We'll give it 2 or 3 minutes and let people join in.
I'm gonna step out. I'll let some join in.
And but at the same point in time, if in 3 or 4 minutes no one joins, then you guys can jump right back in. Not a big deal. But here's the room code for those watching at home, or those in the chat. I think actually in our Discord, the numbers.
Ooh, I got a high-end driver points cap ticket from my 10 pool.
A high-end driver cap ticket. I was gonna say,
Yes.
what's your what's kind of the ceiling for your holiday me, your Santa me?
Oh, it's staying at 6. Double cap now.
mean,
So,
can you triple?
so my rule with all... Oh, I just got another gold player. So, blue, don't worry. Anyway, so all the Mii's, coin boxes, and boomerang drivers are going to go to 7 down the line. But everything else is going to go to 6. Unless something stands out, like a King Boo Mii, if I invested in it early on, that would be 7 right now. But every single coin box Mii, I'd probably go to 8 eventually. Boomerang driver is 7, and then the rest is 6. And then triple and double, and so on.
I like it. Good call there. Issa, if you wanna join our battle mode, the room code's posted there too. Would love to have you.
I wish I could, but I'm on the way to work right now.
Oh, no worries. Yeah, definitely don't need you double driving, but glad you were able to pop in. Thanks for sharing your feedback there. So we have 4 new people joining in. I think we can open up the 3 remaining spots now, if one of you guys want to join, and then we'll get started. But I just looking at the clock, we'll have to get probably start to let you guys join in now before it's too late.
My thoughts on battle mode, I think I'm really starting to like battle mode, and the crazy is I just really love battle mode, especially in Double Dash. I really loved it, but I didn't play it ever since that time when Double Dash was out. I never really played in the Wii version. I don't know if the Wii version even had it, and I never played it. But I really like battle mode. It's really starting to grow on me. The only thing I don't like about it is it being in rank mode, and then I don't remember I told you I don't go for ACR, but for the people who do, like, it sucks to have battle mode and ACR, so I just don't like them putting it in. And I think I sent a message to them and told them that, like, can we try to not include battle mode into rank mode and ACR? I think that's just a whole different ball game, and I think it just should have its own separate, tier or whatever. But I really enjoy it. Like, I really enjoy it now, and multiplayer is fun as well. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think like the actual player experience is a lot of fun. But I think when it comes to I agree with you, getting scores and applying somewhere, it doesn't necessarily fit. It shouldn't be a part of any type of scoring system, in my opinion. It should be just, for fun with friends, etc. I'm with you there. But I will say, like, the actual experience of, like, how fun this is actually, I've been really impressed with. So I'm with you there. Yeah, I do wish they had more tracks for that. And then, we only get 2, when we're battling here, we basically have 2 tracks that we're flowing between. And then, meanwhile, like, we could be playing other ones too. That doesn't make any sense to me.
I feel like in the future they will add more. I have noticed that too, like, especially multiplayer, like, it's always the same 2. DS Twilight and Candyland. For right now, I think that was, well, not for right now, but for the last time, I think those were the only. But I don't know. I feel like they're still trying to get all their ducks in a row, and they're trying to still figure out what tracks they're gonna add up. Or I don't know if anybody did them on anything, but I'm sure more are coming. And I really hope too they do add, a background sound that's respectable to the track. Because I don't know, I play with the sound off most of the time, but when I do that on, I would like to hear that track set on background music,
I agree with you there.
But we'll see. I really think that they're still figuring things out, especially with this new Larry ult. Like, I don't know, I just feel like they're starting to figure things out a little bit. And I mean, I like that little discount they have on it. Have on that driver. We'll see what they do in the future in regards to, like, doing that. But I don't know, I think they're starting to figure it out a little bit, or we're starting to see them, stuff that we've been asking for in regards to spotlight shop.
I agree with you, man. I agree with you. It'd be great to do that. GG's there. I just say, if someone wants to join us, that room code is still going to be open. We still have like 2 or 3 spots. So if you want to join us mid round, we're only doing 6 battles, so we've finished 1, so it's still early on if someone wants to join. But I think Issa, you make a lot of great points. It'd be great to have some variety. But I just don't think this is. I don't think points should be scored in battle mode. I mean, honestly, I would probably want to play battle mode more often if I knew I didn't have to score points. I know for all cup ranking, I probably had anywhere between, I think, 12,000 to 16,000 left to grind with each of the tracks. So, meaning that I left, I don't know, 50,000 points on the table from all cup ranking because of the battle tracks. So now I know we have 15 tracks, and you know those numbers don't really matter because our inventories seem to be all going up anyway. But I just think from that perspective, I don't like seeing the gain. I don't like knowing I have, you know, that much room to go on these tracks for what it's worth. So yeah, I'm with you, man. Made some solid good points. Someone's got a coin box for.
There was something else I was supposed to say too about that ball. Yeah, I definitely agree with you on the scoring part. That I mean, at first when I haven't mastered the whole with the coin box getting a higher score yet. I haven't mastered that yet, but I think battle mode shouldn't have scoring in it. Like you said, like it should just be, you know, whoever can take out all the opponents really fast. You know, I don't think that it should have to be scoring involved in it, and that just goes along with the whole it shouldn't be in the rank mode in ACR.
Yeah, man. Scoring is just weird. Now I'm glad that they have it like 50 CCs. I still wish we could just get auto item on. Like that would make just too much sense.
Yeah, I agree. I agree, Issa. Like you know, kudos to you for writing to Mario Kart. So, you know, they seem to listen to the community, and yeah, it was kind of interesting. But you know, you go to Atlantic City, play the slot machines, you know, too. Just like you know, trying to get a triple coin box and do it before time runs out. It was just a little too much of a crapshoot like that, you know?
Yeah. I think regards to the multiplayer thing, they did a good job obviously nerfing the mushroom. But there's still other ways for people to not quote unquote rig or do what you're not supposed to do. You can get multiple people with coin boxes in a lobby with friends. You can do some other stuff. But
yeah, I would be plenty for to just be multiplayer. Yeah,
but it's not single player multiplayer.
Right.
You can still get APR scores by working with other people. It should be just strictly like the runs that you get from your single player should not be online at all. That's what that shit was just completely removed.
Yeah,
and that would have solved every issue. You can't steal mushroom from behind people when you're in single player. That's a strat. You can try to do that in normal race anyway.
Right.
That should have been completely fine, but they obviously nerfed it. They want, I guess, people to, I don't know, work together for scores, or just, I think it's more like when you go into multiplayer, you like finish some of your races in your cup without even realizing that you finished a race, and just maybe less time people will have to use to play the game to worry about finishing things, I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure what the reason is for them just cutting off online to ACR.
Yeah. Even when you race through multiplayer, sometimes when the next cup unlocks for the next day, I never raced this, but I'm like, oh yeah, I probably did in multiplayer. I don't like it. I don't really like that.
Same with multiplayer races as well. Like you'll get some stuff done even if you're not going for like top 1K or anything. Like you'll just finish some of your races without even realizing. I think that's maybe the reason why they didn't cut off that scoring thing, because they want people to just blindly finish stuff so they don't have to stress out about, oh, I have this to finish, that to finish. I'm still playing it. You get what I mean? So
yeah.
I don't know.
No, I know what you mean.
Think of. That's all I can possibly think of.
I know what you mean. I agree.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what's happening with this New Year's tour. Hopefully it's not a whole city tour or something close to that, which is what a lot of people are saying. But I think 2023 is going to be good for this game. That's
I think so too, man. Yeah.
The proper year for the Spotlight Shop era type thing.
How about a 2023 glider?
There you go.
We should be getting that as well. We should be getting that as a commemorative, and that might be the best one out of... Should be the best one out of all of them because of how commemoratives are now, but...
Yeah.
I bought...
What color will it be? What color will it be? Because what are the other...
Yeah.
Oh, I bought 3 things in this game since
They came in
long.
clutch for me a couple times, actually. I found it pretty funny. They came in clutch very, very rarely.
Yeah, I got the original 2020 glider.
Yes.
That had okay value.
That's
in the
purple.
beginning. Like
No, it's pink.
Like-
It's pink.
not yeah, like I didn't get the 2022, but I also got like the Happy Ride the second time it came out and the Glinting glider, and I have not bought anything aside from Gold Pass since Glinting, but I gotta think this is gonna be a 2023.
Don't tell me you missed that Moo Moo.
I had to keep my streak alive a couple years. Like I didn't get the Moo Moo. Yeah, I'm gonna get it. Hopefully it's gonna be there in a few tours.
He'll be back. 3 tours, I think, from now. Yeah.
I for sure the closest I would come to getting something is if they had an off-roader all like that. For that low price, which is what the 2020 glider was for as well, and the Glinting, that low price, I would get that, or I would get a Coinbox driver at the price that they had the gold dry bones. But no, not this time.
Fair enough.
No.
The 2020 is pink. The 2021 is blue, and the 2022 is green. I predict the 2023 will be red.
What you got? Red? I like it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Get the red off-roader.
Yeah.
You know, I like it. You know? Let's go.
And it will actually be good.
You don't want pink, though? What about pink?
Pink was 2020.
Ah. Well, so, and we've had a lot of pink stuff here lately. Anyway, I've been very happy. Let's just put it that way. Yeah, I don't think it would be pink, but yeah, red would be nice.
So do y'all think is I was really thinking about this, but do y'all think it's worth bringing the Moo Moo off-roader to level at least for me, the level 6 and double on cat?
Definitely.
I think so.
Definitely, because look at it's an off-roader, it's a commemorative, its tracks are amazing already, it's in ranked twice, pick one, no brainer, man. I took it to 7 personally because I know how good it is already, just getting the most usage out of it, and I barely take Kart to 7. 6 is usually top, but yeah, I've taken it to 7 triple Kart. Really, really good card already.
Yeah, we kind of talked about it. There's going to be a lot of people going pretty savage mode this week with the ranked reward Mii only in week 1. So, and having that as a double feature on top of that is makes it even more attractive.
It's not like we had the Mii's back in the day where it was first place only. I low-key prefer it like that because it was very like cutthroat and you want to like get first place and all that. Now it feels a little bit too easy to get top 3. 'Cause top 3 is pretty easy to get.
I agree.
Like, even though it's super stressful to get first and it's a hassle, I low-key liked when something was very exclusive like that.
For sure, it was a challenge. I remember the first time the coin blockhead suit was out.
Oh,
and
boy.
if I had just made a couple more moves. Yeah, I was so upset I didn't get it. I would have if I went for it stronger. Thank goodness I got it the second time around. But it was quite a unique challenge for just one spot.
Just
like
planning to do something like that, because you can only do so much. You're like, okay, is it even possible I could win this week? Then you got to look at your opponents. Then you got to look at what your resources are and what your best options are. Like, okay, I'll go all in on week 2, or go all in on week 1. It's still like it's not quite like that anymore, because first place is a very, very like you need to like know if there's that one person that will stuff your rank up. But it's a lot easier for the players. It's a lot more fair now. Everyone can go top 3, you get your reward. But I wouldn't mind a little first place rank reward every so often. I think we'll spice things up.
For sure. Even the PD Piranha.
I thought he should have been a first place rank reward. I was a little bit. I thought,
especially with the value that it's had, especially with the value.
And one of the questions, Studfit, who's most likely to succeed in 2023? I put down PD Piranha just because he's well, apart from Larry, he's the newest coin boxer driver, and obviously large box and everything, and we know how those large hitbox drivers work.
Yeah,
Meowser, even Gold Chuck as well, and I think he's gonna have a good year ahead of him.
Yes,
already this show got some crazy busts.
So to the viewers, I will let my the StudFAM help us out with nominations for the upcoming award ceremony that will hopefully take place pretty close to New Year's. So be on the lookout. We'd love to get your votes for that. But to Luca's point, I had the StudFAM help me out with nominations, and so I think Gold PD will be a very common nomination. Gold PD, he seems to be between the giant hitbox and some early success. I think he could have a good year ahead of him. Obviously, we'll see what happens with Larry. I think he'll probably get nominated, but we'll have to see if he'll have a good year or not. It's tough with the tiny hitbox. We've basically only had big to medium hitboxes in the last 2 years. It's
been good like that.
It's been good. This is the first time we're having to deal with this, really. And geez, what it's been? Has it been 2 years? It has to be 2 years.
Yeah.
Gold Cooper free running was like the last one. That was even before I started.
But even him, we've been using him every so often. He'll pop up in the ranks and be the best option by far. Larry will have his courses. He will have his different things. Right now, he doesn't. He's got one good course, and then the actual only super good course is 11 Unlock. But he's got one decent course, that's it.
Yeah.
Again, you can't judge nothing like that. But as a small hitbox driver and only having that much, it does hit you hard, and it's pretty hard to recover from that, I guess.
We've never really had to deal with it, so I mean, we'll see how the community responds. I think it'll be something to certainly have to adjust to, just like everything else that the game gives us. I'm glad. I mean, honestly, I'm kind of glad that they gave us this to have to deal with as a community.
Yeah, and obviously we need to spice things up. We can't always have large and medium. I wasn't expecting a coin box at this tour. I was expecting an X tour, but a Larry as well. Can't complain about it because we got the ult in the first place, and then even coin box. And if I was Larry right now, I'd be over the moon. Like Larry 98, of course. I'd be so happy, but I'm still pissed off about what they're doing with the badge. I find that ridiculous.
Yeah, the
This such a
badge is
special
nuts, dude.
tour. You got the got the coin box. Damn. And then the badge is Daisy. What?
Dude,
Don't do
very.
that.
Oh no, sorry, I pulled my cord out of my. Yeah, dude, I don't understand why they did the badge like that. That doesn't make any sense. I mean, Hall Daisy is not that even featured, in my opinion, this tour.
It has those.
It's an old driver.
She's an old driver, dude.
Since the Spotlight era, they've been doing these weird badges with drivers that haven't had badges already or had them like ages ago or something that have nothing to do with the tour. Like for Halloween, we had Halloween Peach instead of the King Boo Luigi's badge. It was like bootleg and everything. And then we had Chef Luigi wasn't even on the badge for his tour. Chef Mario was.
Seriously?
And then,
What in the
I
world?
don't know. It's,
Well, I mean, it doesn't make any sense. I mean, I just feel bad because I think what's awesome about Larry 98 being ranked is the fact that we have our very first, Bowser's, minion, and he doesn't even have his own badge. This might be the only time we ever have a Larry badge,
Well, it's a bit of a sacrifice for getting Coin Box. I don't think anyone predicted Coin Box. So take that as a win, but still, not having it on the badge is unacceptable. I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Because people invest in this type of stuff. People will invest for ACR, people do this and that, and then come to have it, well, what am I going to do with this badge? Even though it was in the tour that this drops, it doesn't really mean anything to that person, for instance.
Yeah.
Especially like having a driver that no one really likes on there.
Yeah, no offense to
So-
call Daisy, but she's not even
Yeah.
my favorite Daisy alt, so. That was weird. Very odd. Well, it was a good battle here. So we'll wrap it up the very last battle. So as we're waiting for the battle to end, kind of do like a little brief summary. But thank you guys for joining. I appreciate it. Woloop, Brian Voice, Luca, appreciate you guys hopping on. Issa here at the very last minute. Thanks again for letting us be a part of your commute to work. Overall, this is a Coinbox tour. That's like between the PGP gift that we got, the Coinbox head balloon, Coinbox with Larry. He's even at a discount, but I think it all comes down to the fact that he's got this small hitbox. He's got all these winter tracks that after February, I don't know how useful he'll be anyway, but he will be super useful at least in the next month and a half, 2 months. The level 8 unlock is his best track, and that's going to be really, really tough for people to take up. The Santa Mii suit overall pretty good. I wouldn't say it came out gangbusters. There's some overlap, with Santa Bowser and some other top skill drivers, but overall, it's definitely going to be one that I'm going to be taking to level 7 and ride it out. Just enjoy the fun tracks that he gets. Other than that, it seems like there's a lot of goodies to go around during Christmas. We'll have to see what happens next tour with the New Year's tour and what they give us there. Hopefully we get a giant banana with 3 days left in the year to fulfill the prophecy. Other than that, I mean, it's my tropical truck got some good buffs. The Shield Speedster did not, for what it's worth. And we'll see what happens with the top 10. We could see the 8-bit 1-up mushroom maybe making a surge for maybe that number 1 spot. We could see for drivers, some unique sneaky stuff happening too. We'll have to see. I think the Moo Off-Roader will definitely be a top 10 item. We'll have to see how the algorithm spits it out, but I see a lot of success there. We'll see as people go cutthroat mode, take each other out for ranked week 1. That is the week to win. We'll see how it all turns out. So there you go, guys. Somehow I won this with 38 points. Congratulations. Shout out to Battle 101 in 2nd place, BR in 3rd, Yoey in 4th place, Woloop in 5th, Shadow Legend, who joined late, in 6th, Jeeps in 7th, and Brainimus in 8th. So thank you guys for joining us. Hopefully that was a fun 2 hours together, learning about the tour and reacting. This was a blast. I will see you on the rundown. Might be a little bit later than usual. I just know that based on Larry, Antalev, and my schedule, and also maybe even bringing up potentially someone to help out with the rundown as well. We have someone who's willing to support us when it comes to the PowerPoint and the position that I've mentioned a couple times. So that's exciting. But ultimately, hopefully we'll get the rundown here in the next day or so. I should have a video on the Spotlight Shop later this morning. That is the goal. And who knows? Maybe you'll see some posting, some reposting of some strat of the week. We also have some other fun stuff going on. Hopefully this tour we will have. We're probably towards the end of the tour, probably like right after Christmas. We'll actually release the voting for the award ceremony, and then I'm working on behind the scenes a small little video to help newer players. So we'll see if I can get that out before Christmas or maybe before New Year's. But a lot going on, a lot of exciting things going on the channel. If you haven't yet, definitely like the video, and if you've liked what you've enjoyed, whether it's battle mode or hanging out with some of the friends, some of the stud members, definitely look into our memberships as well. It's might even be a fun perk to get somebody as Nintendo's been playing Santa the last couple months. But anything you guys want to say as we wrap up?
Thanks for having us on. As always, StudFit. This is one of the coolest, most fun things I look forward to when the new tour comes around. And I realized, and fun always hanging out with you guys, Hula Hoop and Luca, and thanks for joining us, Issa, and I just want to say StudFit. It's like I realized I went a whole show there without even mentioning the Ravens Steelers game. There's a reason why. It's because we remember our games in the past, 10, 15 years ago, were a little more entertaining. The Ravens and the Steelers are both dealing with some issues right now. So I hope to talk to you about their games when it's like a little bit better of a game,
Yeah, it's tough when you have like our backups playing each other. But we have a revenge game here coming up in a week or two, so we'll see if the Steelers can get revenge against the Ravens. Good luck there. Thank you again also to Luca. Anything you want to say as we leave?
I just hope everyone enjoys the tour. Look forward to New Year's, and obviously always a pleasure for you to have us. And yeah, Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas, everyone. And Wooloop, anything you want to say as well? If not, I know you were on mute there for a second. We'll finish with some pipes, see what happens, and then let you guys get to your day. But thank you guys again for joining. We'll see what we get here. 2,000 coins, a red streamliner, point base, tickets, 1,000 coins, Baby Peach, points, tickets, Lakitu balloon. Hope that's not the only reason it was gold. Star ticket. Man, I'm missing the quick tickets we got last tour. Ice Bro, Baby Peach. Wow, that was a womp womp. That is for sure. One more 10 pull, and it is gold.
I sense a glider cap ticket. That's what I reckon is coming kind of good.
I hope you're right. Item ticket. Rubies. We'll take the rubies. Better than anything I got in the last tenner. Item ticket. I don't mind those, but looking for more gold. I have a point boost. Baby Luigi. Oh my goodness. A dupe balloon. Oh my goodness. This is the worst. Heart-shaped balloon. Okay, that's new. This is the worst multiplayer pipe pulls. If you want to know how bad something can get, here you go. Worst pulls of all time. And with that being said, good luck.